Castleford Junction dry dock. You'll have seen that on the shore. But the reason is because the stern gland packing is gone and it needs renewing. Possibility you could do it in the water, not recommended, although it is possible. Dry dock is a better option. And what we'll do, we'll nip down, we'll have a quick look and we'll explain what's happening. So this is the stern gland area. This comes away and you put some packing in, which I'll show you later, and it stops the water from coming into the engine bay, which in theory is not good, is it? So your prop shaft runs all the way through out to the propeller, and the packing will sit in here and stop the water seepage. So I'll quickly show you the packing. So this is the packing. It's basically a bit of rope. It's covered in like a graphite, which I'm not going to get it out of the bag because it's mucky. And you measure that around the prop, and then you put 3 pieces in, and that should hopefully stop any leaks coming in. So we will find out in a couple of days if it's worked. So this is the sum amount of packing that was left in the stern gland, and this is what should be in there. So you can see there's a bit of difference, and hence why there was water coming in. Oh well, let's get it fixed up. I've just made a cup of tea, and whilst the boat is in the dry dock, I have taken the opportunity to power wash the hull off and give another coat of blacking. It's not going to cause any harm, and it basically means that I can wait an extra year now, because technically she's been re-blacked. I put another 2 coats on, although on this side there's one more coat to go. The starboard side is already done and is drying nicely. So that's where we are. As one of the lads said, you're paying to be in here, so you might as well make use of the time. And yeah, absolutely right, why not? I can't really show you what's going on with the stern gland and the packing box really. It's a bit awkward when you're on your own trying to video. The crux of the matter is it needs a new packing box, which I nipped off the other day and found one a lot cheaper than what they were going to get themselves, so they didn't mind that. We're just waiting for one more part, which is called the stern tube. Couldn't get one where I was, and the only one they had was a second-hand one. And basically what it is, when the propeller connects on, the bar is not being sat straight, so the engine hasn't been aligned properly when it had new engine mounts put in before I got home. That's caused let's do it this way, the bar to be slightly out of line. Now you're allowed a maximum of 8 degrees misalignment. Well, it's probably, the guys here reckon it's probably about 15 degrees out. So it now means that the engine's got to be realigned, the new shaft put in and made sure it's exactly in line how it should be, because the stern gland or the packing box is like a brass, so it will wear very easily if everything isn't lined up properly. That's tomorrow's job now, because there was no point bringing me out plus this boat, flooding the dock to do that, bringing another boat in for a couple of days, switching everybody around. It didn't make sense. So what they've said is, no, let's leave you in, we'll get the parts, fix you, and then we'll take you out. It does make more sense. Hence why I got on and I've blacked the hull again. So hopefully when I put all this video together, because obviously I'm making them in small clips, and once I get all the clips put together, I should hopefully be sat on the canal side. Anyway, that is for possibly in a couple of days' time. There she is, the beauty of two little ducks. Problems. So the leaking stern gland that should have really only needed to be packed with the rope stuff can't be done. So we've had to change all the bits, and I'm going to show you the reason why. And in a way, it had to be done. It was that or probably sink the boat. But let's have a little look at the parts. So part of the parts in question is the centre flex. The one on the right is the old, one on the left is the new. So, before I was interrupted there. So this is the old centre flex, and you can see the damage here. How that's been caused we do not know, but it was already like that when I got the boat. So maybe that should have sort of told me. I did speak to a mechanic before about it, and he said, oh, you know, might be alright, Anyway, it is what it is. This is the new one. Perfect. I'm just going to show you the underside of this as well. There you can see, look at the rubber. Now this rubber, what it does is when the prop shaft is going through, it takes the shock of it. So any lateral movement or any unusual movement, this will take up the shock and hopefully protect the prop shaft from snapping, which it's obviously done it, because this has now come slightly loose. This is the new one. There's a guard on it. This is an upgrade, so it's got a guard on. That'll all go on and that'll be fitted. This is the old packing box and the stern tube. You probably can't see it from the camera, but that is slightly out of shape as well. It's got a slight egg shape to it, so that's been replaced, all brand spanking new. So really, apart from the propeller that's sat over there cooling off, from the gearbox back through to the propeller, it's all going to be brand new. Just quickly see if I can show you inside. Should be able to pick it up. Yeah, there we go. So there's the leaking water. Oh, well. This is the new packing box. There's the new tube that runs through the back and goes out. Like I say, all brand spanking new, so should be good to go. Let's get this fitted up, let's get her refloated, and let's get on our merry way. After I paid a whacking great big bill, and I mean a whacking great big bill. Oh well, that's boating. Ah, we've made it to Wakefield. The boat's been fixed, he's out of dry dock, and I decided to move on. Got to Stanley Ferry, spent the night there, which was really good, and then I just thought, let's get to Wakefield. And here we are at the Hepworth Museum. Quite a nice place actually. Yeah, boat was expensive, but it got fixed. That's the main thing. And we just come back this way because there's some lovely old buildings there. Yeah, and then only to find the van's developing a bit of a noise, so I've had to put it into a little garage just to see what they say, and then I can decide what I'm going to do. But I think that's going to have to wait. I don't think I can do that as well. Wakefield though, not that bad a place actually. Where I'm moored on the canal is really quiet, and yeah, it was quite peaceful last night. I was quite surprised. Found a garage where I can get red diesel, which is good, although I'm full up. There's a lovely old chapel across the road, just behind me, behind this wall. I'll go over there actually and take a quick video of that. It's an amazing little chapel. There's some really good carvings on it, but it doesn't open that often. I'd really like to see inside it actually. I don't know why. Wakefield itself for laundry services isn't very good. I've had to put it in for a service wash. You can't do a self service. So anyway, that's going to get all my washing done because I'm a few days behind on that really. And the town centre's probably about a mile away. I haven't been up there yet. I've not really got much to go into town for. There's a few jobs I want to do on the boat. I want to sort my gangplank out, make sure that's a bit non-slippy if you like, because when I was at Stanley Ferry it was a bit of a step down, so I want to get the gangplank sorted. I'm tempted to do a bit of touch-up painting in the engine bay. I've got some spare paint in the van, so I may just do that. Apart from that, I think I'm really going to just chill out in Wakefield. There's the National Coal Mining Museum. Apparently you can go down to 450 feet. So I might have a little trip to there, get a see what it was all about. And the Hepworth is closed today. What a shame. But the gardens are really nice. Even though you've got a massive busy main road behind you, this great wall really keeps a lot of the noise out. And then obviously you can see some of the sculptures, I don't know what you call them, ornaments. Anyway, they're in the garden. So yeah, that's worth a visit I reckon, if you're into that sort of stuff. And yeah, let's just enjoy the tranquility of where I am on the canal, and let's get on with some jobs. This is the bit of the river we can't come up. Just down around that bend we come through a set of locks, and then just down behind them trees and over is the canal. But this is the lovely little chapel, and I'll just get a bit closer and we'll show you some of the, I think the gargoyles, aren't they? Yeah. Let's have a little look. And this is my favourite one on here. I've had a look. The dragon. Wow, smell of dope. Bloody hell. Whew. Absolutely fantastic little chapel. And he's running, bend down. Yeah, when you I don't know if you can really see that one, really nice though, but here it is, so you can have a read of it. Absolutely fantastic. It's I don't know if I'm becoming more cultural or what. There's even a little door on that tower. When you get into narrowboating, you start to see these things more because you've got a bit more time. There's the Hepworth there, and then there's Wakefield just up the hill there. Down to the canal. This is the road that I just walked along from the church or the chapel, and this is the canal. The river is behind that building, and then you come up here and then you go down through this wonderful bit of modern art and you can just see in the glare at the back, and just hold on, it's coming now. Where are we? There is the lock that takes you back onto the river, and then on to onward journeys. But yeah, lovely little spot actually, because you're off the main road, or away from the main road I should say, and on this like link arm, there's loads of mooring rings along here. It's supposed to be, I believe, 48-hour visitor mooring. Okay, so we'll only stay for 48 hours. Anyway, but yeah, it's I think because it's away from the roads, you don't get any passing people, which is quite good actually. And there's a little wharf, a little basin type thing at the end. I think it's space for about 10 boats. That's rented permanently to boaters by CRT, where they probably take a lot of money. Oh, did I say that? Gosh, I shouldn't really speak my mind, should I? And so it's quite nice actually. And then just, you can't see the boat. Yeah, you can just see the boat in front of you. And this is the sad reality, not of Wakefield, of our country. Homeless guy in a tent. And you have to pitch up there. And actually there was another one down by the church, or the chapel, sorry, which is where the smell of the wonderful aroma of puff was coming from. But, I mean, you can't blame them. Well, I suppose you can blame them, I don't know. Not their fault sometimes. It's life's choices, isn't it? But anyway, moving on swiftly. Let's not get into that. There she is. So this is the canal. Wonderful and peaceful.